I've never heard of that. I've never heard
Yeah,
of.
they're called open. Yeah, they just sit like around your ear, kind of in front of it, and it like sits
Yeah,
flat against your
But they
sits flat
vibrate.
against your yeah.
How's the sound
I
quality?
don't buy it, man.
It actually it doesn't sound too bad. Like only weird thing is if you listen to music and it has a lot of bass on it, you can feel your shit vibrating. So that's a little weird,
Oh,
Oh
I
but
think
it
I'd
sounds
shit,
pretty
like
no,
good.
thank
that.
you. No,
Yeah,
man,
Yeah.
Jesus,
No, I
why?
think I'd like that. I.
and the other
Sorry, go for it.
yeah. The other thing about it is you can hold your ear holes closed with your fingers. I tried it and still hear it.
Fuck
So you know
that,
it's
dude.
definitely just with a yeah.
Yeah, you're going to link me that. I want to check that out. I,
Nah, dude.
I,
I know you're into ear shit. Okay, I don't.
I,
Keep it to yourself, man.
it's not ear shit. It's, man, when I'm at work, I'm listening to my music as loud as I can. If I love to be able to hear and feel the beat. Um, the
Uh,
stronger the better. Especially with how I work there, I walk to the pace of what I'm listening to, so
yeah.
that helps
Now,
further.
now here's the other
Have
part
to
about
be
it.
listening to
Here's the
something
other
slow.
here's
Which,
the other part about it too.
yeah,
When you have them on, you can still kind of hear what's going around you. Like obviously, if it's up, you're not going to hear what somebody is saying, but you're going to be able to tell someone's trying to talk to you. Or if there's like a warning beep from a car or a
Right.
truck, whatever. So
yeah,
it's
man,
like,
link me that shit or like write or
uh,
type out what because I would like to check that out for sure.
yeah, they're a little on the pricey side, but
Man,
I think the ones I have, they're on sale. So,
nice. That's something I always. We're light, by the way. I've learned about with my time with Abe is that Abe is a little not an audiophile, but like a little bit on the edge of it, and he normally always has extremely good suggestions for music or the way to listen to music. Uh, Stova, what'd you say when I said that I would prefer the bass? I feel it.
You said you walk to like the beat of the
Yes.
music you listen to. Like, do you ever listen to something that's just too fucking slow, or do
Yeah.
you keep it amped up?
What do you mean like? What do you mean? You mean do I like?
I like assuming you work a job and you
Mhm.
have like quotas to meet, dude. Like, what happens if you listen to something that's like fucking 30 BPM? You're like, oh, I gotta switch it up, dude. I'm going too slow.
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
If it's it depends on what I'm doing. Like if I'm working at the desk, then normally I just play something well with mixed in with the other stuff, but play more slower, more methodical things, something like
Yeah.
Rasputina. But if I'm doing the picking or whatever, then I'm listening to something fast, really fast. Faster the better.
What about like improvised jazz?
I would have to hear it. Because I feel
Okay.
like that could work out. I like when I was younger I liked jazz. I liked how it sounded. I think when lived in Mississippi, that's also part of it. You got to learn about the culture and
Yeah. Yeah.
the BB King and all that stuff. But I haven't listened to jazz in a long time.
Who's your favorite jazz musician?
BB no BB King is the one that I remember and that is always the like default. But there was another one. I don't remember his name at all. He had to do. He was similar to BB King with trumpet. But when I was a kid, I remember learning about him, but also learning that he wasn't as famous as BB King. But that he had played.
Dizzy Gillespie.
Oh my God, yeah. I think that might be it. Is it? Is he? Is
Oh,
it?
he was a famous trumpet man.
Maybe. That sounds right. But anyways, that would be my first and second. What about you, Stubba? Do you ever listen to jazz?
Hell no, I fucking hate jazz.
Oh, it's sad.
Get that shit out of
I'll
here.
be real with you.
I like it structured.
Some jazz I just absolutely hate, and then some jazz is just really good.
Yeah, jazz is like people, Some of them are great, some of them are awful. You got to take the good with the bad.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, this is how all music is, really, I guess, too. But yeah, I mean, if the faster the better is how it is for me. Um,
I got you.
the wide variety of the music that I listen to is interesting.
You do like classical, rock, jazz, like everything
As long as,
in
as
between.
long as right now it's more on the heavy and the fast more
Do the
than
metal.
yeah, or the electric metal or industrial. Um,
Yeah.
Mm,
but that's just because normally the bass is hard and fast, and that helps me step with it and make better
mm,
extensions when I'm walking. Starting to now go into like more electrical, where they're amping up more and things of that nature. Um,
Yeah, yeah. I like a good
Ha-
synth pop.
yeah, synth pop. That's
have you tried
oh yeah, yeah. I I haven't listened
That
to Oomph in a while though. I need to listen to them again. I need to look them back up. Um,
well, I like how their evolution because early on they're like just heavy industrial, like pure industrial, and then they slowly but surely got that like metal rock in there, and a lot of people actually that know them say that well they kind of inspired Rammstein. So and I can hear it. I definitely hear it.
hmm Yeah, I get that too. I remember introducing them to the music that they do to somebody at work who liked Rammstein, and they're like, "Yeah, they sound just like Rammstein." Uh, whatever, man. It is what it is. Um, there nothing. My opinion, there's nothing that is actually original. Everything's always is oriented from something else already.
Yeah. Why even
Yeah,
endeavor in like creative fields when everything you do is eventually gonna just be a copy of somebody else?
hmm Um,
right.
this is the Sandpit, episode 25. On the mic is myself, Tom, Stoba,
Yeah, it's me.
and Abe.
Hello, hello. I'm still in the USA. I am safe.
Motherfucker didn't say he was the token Mexican for one time. Holy
I
hell.
gotta. I mean, it's getting kind of bad over here. I don't want to be
Yeah,
saying that
it's
stuff out loud.
no, yeah, that's
You got a promotion.
it's getting real bad. Lethal Force. um, yeah, it's something
It's
to
no
always worry
laughing
about.
matter, Tom.
No,
I don't
it's
know why you're
not.
laughing.
You know me. I find humor in misery. Um, it's it's a divine comedy. It is that the horror that we live in. Um,
I'm glad you can laugh about it, you sick son
I
of a
know
bitch.
it's terrible of me. Um, I was thinking I want to talk about movies today. We talked a little bit when we were waiting for Abe last week, and things kind of fell through. But I want to talk about movies real bad. Uh, so
Yeah, let's move on to a more lighthearted topic.
yeah. So uh, Stoba, what's your favorite genre of movies? If you had to pick one, I think you said that you.
Hardcore pornography.
I think you said you were the one that was um not into movies that much, right? Hardcore pornography would be. Yeah, I consider that. They can. There's movies.
Really? Really? What's your favorite?
There was this one when I was a kid that would play on Cinemax a lot. Um, that was
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Hot College Co-Eds 3. That was a classic.
kind of rough, man. Um, A, what's your favorite genre?
I like a few depending on my mood.
Hmm.
But I find that I gravitate towards horror, comedy, and slice of life.
Fucking slice of life. You're always suggesting slice of life movies on me, and I hate slice of life movies. There's even though I will say they are extremely interesting to watch, um, and some of them are amazing. Um, but I hate slice of life movies. I don't know why. I think it's because like when I was younger, I used to watch a lot of, not a lot. I used to watch movies like Fried Green Tomatoes and stuff like that. Um,
Oh
Mm.
God.
and so I think stuff like that turned me away from it more. But anyways, fuck slice of life.
I'm gonna say sci-fi. Sci-fi is one of my favorites.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
sci-fi too.
What's
Yeah,
your
that's short for science fiction.
what's your favorite sci-fi movie?
Oh, dude. Oh shit. What a
Mhm.
question, dude.
It's I know.
My favorite science fiction movie. There's so many, man. Like Matrix was great. Blade Runner's great. You know,
I figured it'd be a Star Trek or
damn.
something like that.
Oh man, there's a lot of great Star Trek movies. The Next Generation cast specifically, First Contact, excellent. Generations also really good. Like in spite of like James T. Kirk fucking that shit up with his old ass.
Hmm.
Yeah, there's tons of great sci-fi movies,
Well,
man. It's
which one
hard
would
to
you
pick
love
one
to watch right now?
right now. My
Yeah,
absolute favorite Star Trek movie.
yeah. We're gonna go to the movie theater right now. And watch one. And you had
Oh,
to
I'm
pick.
gonna force you to watch one with me.
Mm-hmm.
Is
It won't
is
force me.
Avatar sci-fi or is it just
Oh
like
God,
fantasy?
it's
That's fantasy at this point.
I
it's
agree, dude.
fantasy
That
sci-fi. It's
look, I enjoyed Avatar even though it was just Dances with Wolves in space. It was
it's
great.
yeah,
Hmm.
Pocahontas in space.
Or Dune in space. Like how many movies
Yeah,
did they have
Hmm.
where the fucking white savior came in to save the fucking planet?
Right.
Uh,
it's so fucking funny.
You know,
it, it's a
you
whole
know,
genre, man.
it, but the weird thing is, sort of some of the best older sci-fi movies, like, is the complete opposite. Like, look at Return to the Planet of the Apes or whatever. The white people fucking everything up
Hmm.
in
Yeah,
sci-fi.
Planet of the Apes is sci-fi. Forgot about
Hmm.
that.
Forbidden Planet.
Yep,
You know,
yep.
yeah, it's
I
all
don't think
about how white people are everyone's enemy
I don't think I've ever seen
It's
Forbidden Planet.
with the robot and the monster and stuff.
No,
You ever see Space Pirate Harlock?
the isn't that the anime?
It's more anime than sci-fi, but you know,
But
they're
no,
both.
I remember I've seen parts of it. I never watched it fully, but I do remember hearing that it was supposed to be really
Yeah,
good.
they
Uh,
did a full like CGI movie of that one, kind of like
yes, yeah.
you remember the Final Fantasy movie,
Yeah,
The Spirits
Oh
Within?
God,
I started watching the
oh
CGI of
God.
that, and I stopped. I couldn't do it. It was too much.
Oh, it's worth it, man. It's good fun. It's good fun.
Well, you know, when it was in theaters, that was like state of the art.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking CGI.
It's
The
Yeah,
only
I
problem is
watched
they,
Final Fantasy in the theater.
yeah, me too. The only problem is they called it Final Fantasy. If it was just called anything else, then people would have loved it.
yeah, I
You
agree
know?
with that. I
Maybe.
I understand why. Well, like the story and stuff kind of plays into how a lot of the Final Fantasy games go into. But yeah, I agree 100%. I think that they should have named it something else.
What would you have named it, Tom?
Spirits Within.
Great name.
Yeah,
Oh man, top tier.
Yeah, just take
yeah.
Final Fantasy off of it.
Hmm.
But
They're
you'd
trying to
think by
do.
associating it with an established brand, it would bring in viewers, right? They could have named it like TGI Fridays, The Spirits Within.
You
Yeah,
know,
it could have been.
no, you know the move.
It could have been the Super Black Bass, the spirits within.
That's so
Okay.
niche, man. Nobody listening is even going to get that reference
No, they're
except for
not.
me.
I know. That's why I said it.
Oh,
What were you gonna say? I'm
thanks.
sorry.
So
I appreciate it.
no, so the move is, and I think I'm good with advertising. You don't name it Final Fantasy, you call it whatever, but then in the commercials and the advertisement is from like the team that brought you Final Fantasy 8 or whatever, blah blah blah. You know?
Yeah, I see
Yeah,
what you're
yeah.
saying.
Or
Yeah.
it could have been Bass Pro Shops, The Spirits Within.
I mean, the Bass Pro Shop now has the pyramid in Memphis. When I was a child, I remember going in that pyramid to see monster trucks. And there was like a couple not Nintendo, fuck, Nickelodeon shows that were filmed there a few times that my dad took me to. Um, and that's a Bass,
Motherfucker, that is the most American story I've ever heard in my
dude.
entire fucking
Yeah,
life.
it was great. It was my dad would take me there whenever he could afford to.
That's
Just
cool, man.
yeah. Um, I think it was Gak that show that was there, but it was neat.
Yeah,
It was
yeah. They used
cool.
to slime people on Nickelodeon. That was their big
Yeah,
thing.
yeah, yep. And now it's a Bass Pro Shop. It's like
Yeah,
it's like corporation just shat on my childhood.
as they usually do.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
Um, so what would be your favorite sci-fi movie if you had to choose one?
Dude, you gotta give me like an hour, dude. There's
Mm,
so many good sci-fi movies. Man.
yeah, yeah, but what's something that you're like, man, I would always watch that.
I mean, honestly, just the OG, like, Blade Runner is such a fucking classic.
Yeah, that's so true.
Yeah. Which edition?
Man, I don't even know anymore. There's too many.
Isn't there
The
one
one where
where,
Han shoots first.
yeah, isn't there one where they like enhance the visual, like retouch the original or something like that?
Probably, dude. I don't know. They've
Yeah.
they've released so many versions of Blade Runner. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. My first one was director's cut, where
Yeah.
they kind of leave it more ambiguous and they have a couple more little things that hint at the whole him being a replicant or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think I like that one the best, but it's you can't go wrong either way.
Yeah.
I really liked what was it? The Abyss?
Is that where they
Oh,
going down in the water and the water like or the aliens control the
Yeah,
water?
dude. Real
Yeah.
fucking deep. Yeah. It was like the Mariana Trench or some
Mm-hmm.
shit.
that was another James Cameron one, no?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm? He
Yeah.
always
Yeah,
loved his deep water shit.
Yeah.
yeah.
Um
He even has that submarine.
Yeah. He's been to the Titanic, I think. I mean, I don't remember. At least 3 times. I know he's been there more than most
yeah.
people. I think
Another
he's.
one of my old favorites is Contact with what was it, Jodie Foster?
That
I
was
did
good.
not like Contact.
You didn't. Why is
No.
that? What's the
Um,
biggest gripe about that one?
when she met the aliens and like, I took the form of your father. Just that
Hmm.
whole that
Oh
whole
yeah, yeah.
everything past that was just I was like, this is not great.
Well, luckily that's like the last 5% of the movie, so
Yeah, it's true. That's very true. But
uh, up till then,
yeah,
pretty good.
yeah, it's a good movie till the end.
Mm.
Yeah, and then honestly, probably like my favorite of all time has got to be like The Fifth Element with Bruce Willis.
Oh man,
Oh
I
yeah,
love the Fifth
Mila
yeah,
Element,
Jovovich, dude. What a classic.
dude.
yeah.
I remember after seeing that, I was in class one day and some kid said he didn't like it. I said the Fifth Element's really good, and he goes, "No, it's not. It's stupid." And I looked at him and I was like, I just wanted to punch him so fucking bad. I liked it a lot.
Huh. Yeah, yeah, it was good, man. There's so many
Mhm.
classics, dude. The fucking Total Recall, Independence Day, like
Yeah,
Hmm.
it's a, it's a loaded genre, man.
Yeah, it's a really good
yeah.
genre. It sounds like that's the one that you'd watch if you're had to
Oh,
zone it
dude,
out.
dude, if I could call that a classic nobody's ever seen,
Hmm.
Enemy Mine, so good.
I think I've seen. Is that the one where it's like a genius kid or something?
No, not at all, dude. It's what's his name? Dennis Quaid and Louis Gossett Jr. They're like alien dude. Like one's like a white dude and one's like a black alien dude. And they're like in this dog fight to the death in their spaceships, and they both crash land on a planet. And the planet is so fucking
Oh
savage that they
yes.
actually have to like ally together to fucking just survive how awful it is. And they become like best fucking
Yeah.
friends.
Yeah.
And then Louis
Mhm.
Gossett Jr. gets pregnant because they're like an asexual race.
Oh no.
And he like dies in childbirth. And Dennis Quaid has to like raise the child on this like alien planet by himself. It's a
I
fucking
had to.
great movie, dude.
I had to check it
I
out.
I totally recommend it. If I gotta force you to watch one movie, dude, it's Enemy Mine. So good.
Nice. Yeah, I'll have to check that out. Abe, what about you? What would be your favorite?
Well, in sci-fi or in general?
And you said horror, comedy, slice of life. Pick one. Or yeah, pick one for each if
Okay.
you want.
Okay. Okay. Shoot. It's hard. I mean, obviously with horror, you gotta go with the classics, right?
Hmm.
I really did love sort of all the '80s slashers, right? Uh, so I would have to
Yeah.
probably go with maybe Nightmare on Street 3 for horror. That's I think the best. That's the pinnacle of horror and comedy put together. You know?
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then for comedy, I mean, I that's the thing about comedy is this it's hard to pick a favorite because it's just something you throw on to feel kind of light. Uh, I will say I do love the sort of Gene Wilder like Young Frankenstein's pretty good.
Yeah.
I think.
Gene Wilder was
Oh,
so good.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And, Defending Your Life is pretty good too. I'm not sure if you've seen that one.
I've never even heard of that one.
No, I haven't heard that.
Oh, it's great. It's great. It's great. So I forget his name, but if you saw him, you would know him. He dies, right? And it's sort of a comedy about what happens after you die, and it's just all these little all these little jokes, right? It's just like no reaction, no nothing, just like they show up and like the dude processing him is like, oh yeah, well we call you little brains because you only use about 3% of your mind. I'm up to 57, and it's just like all these little jabs and stuff. This
Yeah.
subtle, it's great. Yeah,
Like
yeah. For
kind of.
for slice of life,
Yeah.
uh-huh,
No,
uh-huh.
go for it. Go for it.
Yeah. So for slice of life, that was really hard to pick because there's a lot of good ones, and some of the better ones just actually blend into other genres, right?
Hmm.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
there's a I haven't seen it. I want to see it. I'll bring it up just as an example of one of those. Is I saw the Globe, the TV or something, where apparently it's like two friends that get together and watch this TV show that they like and just to while away their days and shit. And it turns out that the TV show they watch is like some superhero one, and that's the reality or whatever. So that's like one of them. I haven't watched it again. I want to, but I'd say Solonen for Slice of Life. It's really depressing.
Sullenberg? What'd you say?
Solonen.
Solomon?
I'm not sure if Solonen with an N. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it right, but it's like a Japanese one based on a manga that is really depressing.
Man, that's the thing about
It's
slice.
all about the.
Go for it.
Uh huh. No, go ahead.
As I say, that's the thing about slice of life too. Is that normally it's always depressing, or it's depressing to me. Um, and I think that I'm already too depressed to want to be more depressed. That makes sense.
Oh
You
no,
know.
dude.
Well, for me, the thing that Slice of Life does is it's depressing, but it doesn't make me more depressed. It just actually makes me feel a little more connected. Like it's that moment of, oh, I don't feel alone. Other people see exactly what I've been through. It's and not the like it's about me, but rather like, oh, this happens to everyone. And at that moment, it's a little easier to you know keep moving forward.
Maybe, man, yeah, I get where you're coming from. I don't think, for me, I've been able to find a slice of life that fits that. I think that
Yeah.
I think that I overthink uh, the depressing parts of it too much normally. Because normally they end on a higher note or something, but I've noticed myself to think back to the depressing parts of the movie and think about how there's people that are going through that or have gone through that, or if it's something similar to that I've gone through. It's hard to not hyper focus on them for me.
Fair enough. I mean, obviously, there's so many movies out there that
Hmm.
not everyone is going to be for everyone else. Um, but again, like some of the genres that blend with slice of life, I think are some of my favorite of the other genres. Like, another good horror, right? Is Suicide Club or Suicide Circle, and
Oh
I think we
man,
watched that one together,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So it's like it's all fucked up, but it's sort of slice of life in there, and
Hmm.
and then people start slicing themselves. So it's like, yeah,
Yeah, that I think those are the ones that over over the years when I was younger watching them affected me more. I remember there was one where I don't know the name of it, but it followed these three people. Two were a couple, one was a friend, I think, and they were traveling and they did some drugs, went to parties, whatever. Uh, the way it ended was fucking rough and horrible, though. Which ended up with like it only being the friend and the girl left, I think. But it was very. This is somebody's life type of deal. Um, I'm trying to think of a slice of life movie. I, when I hear slice of life, I never think of the depressing stuff too. I think that's possibly why I shy away from it because I know that's depressing. But when I hear slice of life, I think it's gonna be an upbeat, like everything's great in the world movie.
mm. Well, I mean, there are ones like that. It's just they're not the ones that kind of stick in your
Hmm.
mind, right?
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah, they're not the ones that resonate, man. The
Yeah.
ones that hit hard are the ones that like punch you in the stomach hard as fuck.
Mhm. Mhm. Then there's like Happiness. Have you ever watched Happiness, or did we watch it together?
I don't think. What is it about?
It just sort of follows these different people that are related familial wise somehow, and it just goes from there. Like, and you see these weird people having fucked up lives, and but like trying to function normally. Like one guy, and they all kind of end up. They start off kind of bad, but a few of them end up like really fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like the one that probably sticks out to most people that watch the movie is this dad that's trying to be a dad fighting this urges, but he's like a pedophile, whatever. And
Oh,
can you say that word? Yeah,
Yeah.
and he ends up at the end, near the end. Uh, Someone sends him a bomb package because he ended up, doing something to like one of his kids' friends.
Lord.
Fucking
And
rough.
yeah, then there's another one, right, where it's a guy that has a neighbor or something, and he keeps on calling and being like giving like very very like dirty, fucked up, like
Mm-hmm.
sexual shit, and and apparently the girl's into it, so eventually she's like, "Come over," and then he shows up, and she sees who it is, and it's like, "Oh, just yeah, kind of leave," because you know the dude's not all that attractive. He's famous though. I
Oh
That
think he
yeah.
was the most famous
that
person in
actually
the
sounds
movie.
familiar. That actually sounds very familiar.
I think we
I
watched it.
think you, yeah, I think you showed
Yeah.
showed that to me. Abe used to always uh, sh share movies that he watched. They're amazing. He was amazing. Um, yeah, that's cool, man. That's a good selection. Have you watched any movies recently?
Uh, just I guess Predator in the theaters.
Was how
It's
was
hard to
that?
find time. It was actually pretty good. It was a little
Predator's a
cheesy,
great
a little
sci-fi
corny.
man.
Yeah,
What'd you say,
but
Stover?
The Predator's a great sci-fi movie, man.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
yeah, yeah. I think Prey it was my favorite newer one.
I gotta watch that still. I gotta watch all the newer Predator
Oh, that
stuff.
was good.
I've heard that like ever since Prey, they've done better.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was a good one. I remember with the Native American lady.
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
That was a really fun Predator movie. Yeah, they did really good with
yeah,
that.
yeah. Yeah. It felt closer to like the original.
100%. Yeah.
Nice. That's good. Yeah, I have to watch that. What about you, Stover? Have you seen any movies recently?
Good lord, man. I don't know if I've had time to watch a movie recently. No,
It's hard to find time to do that.
I don't think I've watched a movie in like 2 years.
That's rough. Um,
It's been, it's been rough, man. Thank you for
it's
acknowledging.
you're welcome. I see you. Um,
Thank you. Thank you.
I watched Black Phone 2 recently. It's so bad. It was so
What
bad.
the fuck? They got two?
Yeah,
I saw one.
yeah. How
What the
what'd you
hell?
think of one?
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, it was fun. Yeah. It had
Just like a
some,
quick throwaway, like fun movie.
yeah, had some interesting stuff in it. Two's god awful. It's so bad. It's so bad. It
Sad.
it's so bad. The Ethan Hawke's character uh rolls around on ice skates made of ice. It's so bad.
Cool. I didn't even
What?
know Ethan Hawke was in it.
Yeah, he's bagging it. Um,
I didn't even know Ethan Hawke was still alive.
man, that's right. Somebody recently just died today.
What
Oh,
the
today?
fuck? Really?
Not. Oh man, let's say Catherine. She was the mom in Home Alone.
Oh man,
Oh,
that lady.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Now
So
I'm feeling old.
Catherine O'Hara.
yes, yeah, yeah. She died today. Speaking of type of stuff, um,
Damn. Rest in peace.
Yeah, amazing
Mm,
person, amazing actress. Um,
yeah.
but yeah, Black Phone 2 is horrible, man. It was so bad. I really,
Ah, it's
I don't really care how if people use AI and stuff, but like when I was done watching that, I was like, didn't nobody watch this or like did nobody write this? And it was just somebody typed in it's something to AI. It was so bad. It was writing was so bad. Everything about it was so bad. Um, it reminded me
Yeah.
of Jeepers Creepers after that. I think Creepers 3 or 4, where they changed directors because the other director sexually harassed somebody or something, like was a pedophile.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Um, I think it's 3.
damn, dude.
But it was that movie
Was
was
Tremors a sci-fi movie?
yeah. I say it is yeah. It goes real sci-fi after in 3 and 4, I believe.
Okay, okay, cool, cool, cool.
I love
Wait.
Tremors.
So
Hmm?
so how about Jason X or whatever? Does that count as sci-fi?
That's horror sci-fi. Yeah,
Sure. Yeah, yeah,
Hmm.
yeah.
yeah.
Absolutely.
It's in the future on a space station. With a lot of like cyborg stuff. It's so bad.
Yeah.
Independence Day,
Yeah,
starring Will Smith.
it's 100%
Mm.
sci-fi, right?
Oh, that's great.
Okay,
Great
great,
movie.
cool.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
Yeah, sci-fi
It's good.
action.
yeah.
Yes,
Brent
yeah.
Spiner was
Sci-fi
in
action.
that one too, if you
Who?
remember. Brent Spiner, he was Data on Star Trek.
Oh my God, no, I
He
don't
was
remember who's
he
in
was
there.
a scientist at Area 51 who got murdered and taken over by alien.
Oh man, I have to
Mm.
rewatch that. Data
Yeah, it was
Oh,
fun.
hmm?
question. Going back to the AI thing, did you guys hear about the latest controversy with the one of the current Star Trek shows that they're making?
Oh,
No.
what did they do with AI in Star Trek?
So what happened was there's a new one called Starfleet or something, and it actually
The cat.
stars
Okay,
the
yeah.
data, has data in it or whatever. But apparently one of the episodes gets everything completely wrong about the Betazoids.
How could they
They
get the
think
beta
it,
zoids wrong, man?
because what happened was they based it on they say that they just kind of used AI to get ideas, and
Oh
that
my
it
god,
just
did they
kicked
base
back.
it off an AI hallucination?
No, that
What's a
yeah,
Betazoid?
because everything they said was just about Troy or whatever her name was, the half Betazoid.
Yeah, yeah,
Because you
yeah.
know how they're actually they say they're a empathetic race or whatever, but really they're
Yeah.
like telepathic. As she was the limited one or whatever. So yeah,
Wow, how could they
AI is
mess
kind of
that up?
running.
That's such a
Yeah,
long and storied history in TNG.
right,
What's a
right,
what?
And it wasn't just Troy, it was her mom too. She had lots of
right.
parts on the show.
Oh man,
Yeah.
Wow. Luoxana, for those interested, Luoxana Troy. She was great, man. She made old ladies sexy again.
oh, I had to look it up.
That's all right, man.
Man,
Yeah.
yeah. Sorry. Um,
Itizeds also traditionally have nude weddings. If you didn't know that. Not only the bride and groom, but also the guests.
it sounds correct. Sounds very
Yeah.
familiar.
Mhm.
You're big
Would
into
you attend a nude wedding?
no. Um,
Are you ashamed of your own nudity?
yes, yeah. I I grew up being told how ugly and fat I am by everybody I know. So yes, I am ashamed of my body.
Tom, you got nothing to be embarrassed of. You have a fantastic cock.
I know. I appreciate it. It's very unique. It's extremely unique.
Mm, yes, it is.
Um,
Yeah. Yeah, I'm here for you, man. I'm here for you.
but still, no.
All right. Good to know. Good to know.
What about you two? I have a feeling both of you would go to a nude wedding.
I feel like would, but I don't know. I'd probably still be embarrassed. You know?
Got nothing to be embarrassed about, man.
Mm,
Yeah, but like everybody's got a wrinkly scrotum.
Yeah, exactly.
yeah.
Everybody has a wrinkly
You know?
scrotum.
Hmm.
You can't be smooth as a boiled egg. Beauty standards, man. It's fucking hard.
You can
Yeah.
be smooth. You know what? I disagree. You can be smooth. You can be wrinkly. It doesn't matter. It shouldn't matter.
You shouldn't have to Botox your balls to feel confident in public.
No, you shouldn't. No, just you make sure
Mm,
they're ready.
mm,
You know, just like if you're putting on a suit,
mhm.
you're just putting on a dick suit.
If you warm them up, they smooth out naturally. That's true.
I didn't know that.
If you steam them a little
Yeah,
bit.
that's true.
I
Yeah.
always so I was so there was the experiment where um the scientists wanted to find an alternative uh besides a vasectomy to stop themselves from being able to make girls pregnant. So they did a hole in a chair and hanged their balls in warm water to basically kill off all their sperm. Over like a course
Wow.
of 6 months, at the end of the 6 months, they were able to not produce um,
Wow.
sperm to enough sperm to impregnate somebody. Like there's still a very low chance, but it went really low. So if they were to,
High sperm counts, low sperm counts, yeah.
um, so they went.
Did they have like a control group for this test?
Yeah, yes, yeah. I, I
Okay.
think there
All
was
right.
I think it was a group of 5 people that did it. Two were control, I want to say. It's been a while since I looked it up, but it's been further investigated and further done. You know, yeah, you heat up. But I always wondered how did they weigh their balls down? What if they're like you said, their scrotum is all wrinkly, and
Yeah,
how did they
totally.
make it to where they could? So I guess the steam from the hot water would naturally help it drop.
You know, I have a foolproof method that keeps you from impregnating women. All you gotta do is play World of Warcraft.
Yeah.
You know what? I disagree with you on that because
Oh, really?
yes, I've known people that have met uh over WoW and have been impregnated. It's
Hmm.
rare. I think that I think if it's what you talk about and what you live for, then yeah, you're good to not get a girl pregnant.
I guess, find
So,
your people. Man.
so I know an example of where it did work because they didn't meet in WoW, right? They met actually where I met Tom, and while they were together, apparently all the dude was interested in was playing WoW and Quake.
Yeah,
So
that'll do it, man.
yeah,
Get your
Yeah.
priorities in order.
yeah,
Hmm.
You gotta do the dailies. Gotta gain experience. Get fat loots.
yeah,
Ain't no room to
Hmm.
be having babies.
yeah. Climbed a high warlord in PvP.
Hell yeah, dude.
I still think back to the stories that you guys have told me about with that. Is that how it is in Turtle Well, the
I
classic?
think Turtle Wow is less bad.
Mhm.
Someone told me that your rank rewards are actually like reduced by two. So in classic WoW, like you had to get to rank 13 to have a full set of High Warlord armor. In Turtle WoW, you could get that full set of armor at rank 11 instead of 13.
Oh, okay.
So I think across the board, it's easier to get access to all that stuff. But if you're looking to get pussy, probably still not gonna do great on World of Warcraft.
No, yeah. You have better chance on Final Fantasy 14.
Absolutely, those guys are freaks.
Yeah.
Having played both games, 100%. Yeah, go with Final Fantasy if you're horny.
Man, it's true. It's true. Um,
Cat girls and bunny boys, dude.
yes.
It's crazy.
Oh yeah, they got bunny boys now. I last time I played, Fantasia to a bunny girl that made it look like my wife.
Yeah. I race changed to a dragon lady, and I got so many commendations. It was great.
It helps. I mean, commenda Stove was so good at getting commendations. It was so fucking dumb. I hated it. It was so,
Yeah.
uh,
Even before I actually race changed to a dragon lady, I just wore a skirt and typed like smiley faces in chat, and like people just they give them to you, man.
were people that
People are hard up in that game.
were people that don't know what commendations are. Would you mind explaining it?
I, absolutely, I'm happy to. So after you run a dungeon with a group of three other people in Final Fantasy, you have the option of like giving someone a thumbs up in your group, and you can only choose one person to give a thumbs up to. And people who play Final Fantasy are typically so horny that they just give it to the sexy girl in the group. So if you're like, if you're throwing emojis like girls do, people just assume you're a girl and they're gonna give you a fat thumbs up. So, I just at the end of every dungeon, I tap an emoji, big smiley face or a tongues out emoji. And if you're wearing a skirt, like people aren't looking that close, they're just gonna assume you're
Mm-hmm.
fucking hot.
Mm-hmm.
So I got a lot of commendations from that. It was pretty good.
Yeah, they're just zoomed out so they can't tell. It was extremely bad on how the level of the level that Stowe would go to get accommodation.
Don't act like I'm sucking dicks, okay, man.
No,
All I
you weren't.
did, I would just do like a tongues out emoji, like smiley face, and that's all it took, man. It was a low barrier, cause you motherfuckers wouldn't compete. You weren't in the race to get that commendation like I was, okay? I was trying.
I was trying too. So,
No, you weren't.
good
You weren't even pretending to be a
girl,
girl. Pathetic.
my dude, I was being upfront about it. Um,
You'd be like, "Oh, look at my DPS. I'm such a good player," and I'd be like, I'm wearing a skirt. I'm a cutie.
I got, I
Of course
got,
I'm gonna win.
I got,
You're pathetic."
I got a couple commendations because I was good DPS.
Yeah, congratulations, man. I before I
Yeah,
race
you
changed
raked
to a
it
girl,
in.
I know how rare those were, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Top DPS, killing the meter, zero
Mm-mm.
commendations.
Healer tank.
Bottom DPS, wearing a skirt, pretending to be a girl, three
Three
commendations.
combinations. Yes. Yep. It's it's that bad. So there was this one dungeon. Well, it was really all the dungeons, but there was one time where we were running a dungeon. Uh, Stoba and myself were DPS. Our healer was Maru, a friend of ours, and the one last person was random. Stoba had been raking in the commendations by pretending to be a lady. These past like 5 dungeons that we've been running. So we were like, okay, this one person, uh, the one female character in our group is gonna definitely get it. She's gonna play it up and everything. So the entire time she, doing the stuff that Stoba would be doing, but it's a female character. We get to the boss, and you could tell this guy is like really digging both of them. Very into Stoa. Um, at the very end of the dungeon, the boss goes to do this like final attack, and Stoba, while I'm DPSing and she's healing the shit out of the dude, stops attacking completely because I was watching his character. And he types out this long thing of like, it was great being with you, smiley face, cat face. It's just all these things. And that motherfucker gives him the commendation because it was the last thing that kid saw.
Yeah, dude.
It was
You gotta fight for where you can win it, dude.
it was rough. I'm short selling it so hard on how. like even I started telling people he's a man. He's like, and they still gave it to him. There was somebody that was like, oh
You
yeah,
bastard.
yeah. I was like, no, he does because Stoba would like say, I'm just a cutie girl, blah 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 blah. I was like, no, he's not. He's he's in the
No,
same guild
no.
with
My
me.
my favorite was it was you, me, and Meru running with a random,
Hmm.
and at the very end of the dungeon, we killed the boss. The dude was like, "Great job, guys," and I was like, "Not all of us are guys."
Oh
Tongue out, smiley
yes,
face,
yeah,
and he voted. He gave me the commendation, and I was like, "Yes, got him."
so
And
fucked,
I wasn't lying.
so
I
fucked. I
wasn't
know
lying.
you weren't.
Meru,
Yeah, you weren't
very
lying.
much a girl.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
so fucked up. That's so
the
fucked up.
implications.
Yeah, the implications. Yes. God,
It was great, man.
it is
We
so
had some
bad.
fun.
It's when I realized how much of an expert liar you
Well, that was a skill I mastered in Gunbound, like OG
are. Oh
Gunbound.
yeah, yeah. Where
You
people
know,
would
I
send
I
you
figured
like,
out people
sorry, go
they
for
would just be so horny that they wouldn't even like try to fight like properly.
it. Hmm.
They would be too busy like typing bullshit to try to get me to send them nudes. And I'd be like, "Oh my god, I'm so wet right now," and then I just like shoot them, and they'd be like, "Holy shit, I can't believe a girl's into me. What do I type in return?" They wouldn't even like take their turn, and I just kill them. You know, it was free
Dude,
points.
dude, that's so fucked up.
Just
That's
farming the horny 14
that's
year olds,
that's
dude.
exactly like what Kia would do in WoW.
That dude was next level, though. I That
It's
dude
fair.
literally had no shame. I at least had a little bit of shame, but that dude literally made a character named Lil Cum Slut. All right, that
So
goes too
fucked
far,
up.
man.
That's so fucked. Yeah, yeah, and then randomly, I still think about that. We've probably talked about it before, but that time he said that he's trying to get money from people basically because people would just be like, okay, here's 2 gold. You talk to me, you're a girl. Um, but there was one time where the guy started getting a little more serious, so our friend said, I'm a dude. So let's just stop the conversation here. And that guy goes, "It's fine. Let's keep going." And I remember him saying
Oh,
that he just
jeez.
logged off immediately. But that's what is going on. Is some people out there are just they want companionship of any type, even if it's
Yeah,
Yeah,
somebody that's scamming you.
yeah.
catfishing, dude. Watch out, man.
They call it pig slaughtering when they do that though.
Oh yeah,
Really?
they do.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, because you fatten them up with like attention, compliments, whatever, and then you slaughter them, take all their finances.
That's
Yeah,
fucking rough.
you fatten them up
Mm,
first.
I know a couple people it's happened to. Very, I mean, nice guys, just like, again, very lonely. So.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
I 100% understand that and get that. Yeah, you're getting the attention
And
from
one of them
somebody.
ended up,
Go for it. Sorry.
yeah, one of them ended up killing themselves actually because of it.
oh Jesus,
Yeah.
I didn't.
Like
That's
they,
awful.
yeah, they ended up homeless and uh, and like, but yeah. Anyway,
Yeah.
I
No.
don't
but
think I
he,
ever went that far.
You hope
no,
But
you hope you
I
didn't.
really hope I didn't. I was just in it for the rank points in Gunbound, dude.
Yeah. Well, do you know
I ended
there's
up my highest rank was I think a blue dragon,
mm-hmm.
and I hope nobody had to die for me to get there.
Zangief is where you hope people die so you can raise the ranks. Um. Yeah. I like I said before. I don't get catfishing. I understand the appeal, kinda. Uh. But
Yeah,
I keeping up that farce is too much for me. I'm
So
Yeah,
I
I
knew somebody
accidentally
that
catfished one time.
accidentally.
Yeah, it was like an OkCupid account. All my friends were making those, and I made like a
Oh,
really
right.
silly one that I
Hmm.
thought would be like obviously a joke.
explain to me how it's
And
silly.
most, it was just I looked up like I wrote like a very funny account profile with like jokes in it, like throughout the entire profile. And I looked up a picture of like a this really burly gay porn actor. I like used that as my profile pic, just a big hairy dude.
Hmm.
And most people got it. I'd say like 9 out of 10 people were like, haha, hilarious account. Thank you for the good laugh. But like 1 in 10 people sent me a message that were like, oh my God, you're lovely. I hope you're real. Please write me back. And I was so disturbed that like I had given people false hope
Hmm.
that I felt really fucking awful about it. And I was in like my early 20s when I did this, right? And I like immediately like nuked the account because I felt so terrible about giving people false hope
Yeah, it does.
in the sake of humor.
Hmm. What type of
Felt really bad about that one.
what type of jokes did you have in it on there?
Just the normal stuff, dude,
Like
just
like
about
knock
being
knock
like a big
jokes?
sensitive.
Uh,
No, just like, hey, what do you do for your in your downtime? What are your hobbies? I was like, I like building miniature bird houses with like super intricate detail and like lace curtains and stuff. And I thought it was so absurd that
hmm.
people would understand it was a joke. And while most people did, like some people didn't. And I felt so
Yeah.
obscenely guilty about giving people false hope
So
that I like deleted that shit really fast. But I still feel like when someone writes you a message on
Yeah.
a dating profile, like, "Oh my God, I hope you're real." It makes
oh
you feel
no.
terrible
Hmm.
because like they've written this message to you and they probably spend like a whole night or day like
Oh, you're
hoping
thinking
you'll write
about it.
back.
Yep.
And it's like, "Oh God, no, they didn't get it.
What was
I
the
fucked up."
what was the name of the profile?
Let's not talk about it, Tom. Let's just we don't have to look up the past. All right, I thought it was really ridiculous and obvious,
Hmm.
and most people saw that. Some people didn't.
Uh,
Desperate
So what you're
people,
saying?
desperate people are very vulnerable to
hmm.
being manipulated,
Oh yeah, yeah.
and I I probably learned that through OkCupid. I
So
didn't really realize it beforehand.
Go for it, Abe.
what you're saying basically is you basically targeted neurodivergent people without meaning to. Right?
Perhaps they were neurodivergent. Perhaps
What's
Hmm?
they
neurodivergent?
were merely a little bit
Uh,
autistic,
Oh,
basically,
I see, I see.
or weirdos.
not just that.
Yeah,
Anything that's not like considered. Uh, yeah,
Norm.
I want to say normal because that even that we're trying to get away from that
Yeah,
language,
yeah.
but anything that's not average or
Yeah, yeah.
typical or common, I guess.
It's
yeah.
always
I
see as
I
average.
say weirdos in the most loving way possible. As I identify myself as a weirdo. Yeah, it's hard out here for a pimp.
Yeah, yeah. I
So I know some couple of kids actually. Well, I know their mom, but I met their children, and they like they definitely they're not diagnosed with anything or anything classified with anything, but they definitely lack certain things where like they don't really understand sarcasm too well or stuff like that. So I
Yeah,
could definitely see how someone would read that and not get the joke.
hmm. That's good though that you recognized it. I mean, there's some people that just play into it. Um, shows that you have a conscience.
yeah. Some people don't mind like exploiting and benefiting from it, but
Yeah.
I felt immediately terrible about like baiting people into false hope.
Yeah, yeah. I get that. Even doing it by accident, it feels terrible to put somebody through that.
100%. Yeah, that's the last thing I wanted. I wanted to give people like laughs. I did not want to give people hope for something that could never be.
Yeah.
It feels so befitting. Um,
I really do regret that arc of my humanity for like the 2 weeks it lasted.
yeah, no, I get that. Yeah, I think there's a few things.
Well, you know,
Go for it. Sorry.
if we don't make these type of mistakes, then we won't become the people we're meant to be, right?
Yeah, like if you don't make mistakes, you don't really grow, right? Like you
Yeah.
you
So
have
now
to
you
kind of
know.
fuck up to grow along the way. If by
Yeah.
random happenstance you just make the correct decision at every junction in your life, you'll probably just end up feeling like fucking Elon Musk or something. You're like, I'm blessed. I'm
Right.
God's gift to
Yeah.
humanity. I can't make any mistakes.
Right. Right.
Oh man, I save it for another time. Since we're at the hour mark, gonna start wrapping it up. Um, I man, I don't know. I think I've trying to think of like a time I may have catfished somebody by accident. I can't really think of, well, maybe one time. I think there was once where I was not playing it to be myself. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But it was like like one interaction. What about you, Abe? Have
What
you
was
ever?
it? You
Uh,
got to give us more details than that, man.
it was. I joined the place where Abe and me originally met, under a different name, by accident because I had a bot that I ran to hold the place or to help out.
Okay.
So I loaded that by accident, and I saw that my girlfriend at the time was talking to somebody, and kind of watched that for a little bit, type of deal.
Oh,
That was the only time. What about you, Abe?
I see.
Did you ever catfish someone?
Um. No, I've never catfished anyone. I mean, I've lied or omitted details about myself, but never like straight up made anyone think I'm a different
Mm-hmm.
person. I do know people that have catfished, like not me. Like besides our mutual friend, which
Yeah.
is weird. I knew this one person that